about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Sancho's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only match.
You should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We should imply what color Sancho's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh?
Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yes.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So these
Don't scare the snake.
are month-old reticulated pythons. Let's go ahead and bring them.
Yeah, look, I can hold it.
You just support their body.
second.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We
Aw.
love snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight on
That's just. She's just this heavy. Okay, great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
Alright, now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah. I do.
Okay. 420 is when you smoke
that-
weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that. before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like, I'll move it to e10.
E10. Where's E10? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway.
Look at the chat and Nemo's Twitch channel, loving every minute. 10-6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king, a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Pulte. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my god.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my god, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, workout for the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into like this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to. Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it. Like, my fists aren't very big. They fit perfectly into each of these holes. And that's why my hand is like beyond bruised. They're quite bad. Oh shit, I should play this. Fudge. Wait, I checkmated? Wow, I'm a genius! All planned! Oh, know who this is. Your girlfriend? Vertosh's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking. I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He's dating a chess player? Good for him, I guess. I don't know if that's a good for him in Polish culture. I don't know what chess players are like in Poland. If you have an ELO, I'm automatically not dating you, so tough luck, buddy. Only dating people who have no idea what the fuck chess is.
Alright, okay.
I'm scared, guys.
Just a little bit. 3, 2,
Let's go, Nemo.
1.
Oh my god!
That was awesome.
That was so scary.
You did it. You did it.
Okay, thank you. Oops. Hello. My bad. Hi guys. Thank you so much, Inman, for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And hello, Pragmatic Realist. Hello, hello. If you guys are getting a gifted sub from Inman, please make sure you are thanking them, because that is very lovely, lovely Friday. We are going to be doing a little arena today for Flex Friday. I don't actually know what theme we're going to do yet, so once again, I am open to suggestions. I have been good. I've been very, very busy, but we are going to have a lot more exciting stuff coming up, actually. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Sorry, I'm literally just like, I couldn't find my makeup bag when I was going live, so I didn't put on any makeup, and now... All right. Hello, Gary. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So now I'm just going to put on some lipstick, I guess. Thank you very much, Elf, for all the lovely lipsticks. Aw, that's awesome. Hell yeah. I am glad that your team won. I hope you guys had a lovely Wednesday and Thursday. The vineyards were very nice. I only went for one day, unfortunately, but that is okay. So I am back now, and we shall be doing our little Flex Friday arena, and then a little bit later today at 7:30-ish, I'm going to be jumping on to play poker with Jungle Man and Alec Torelli, who are both Phenom pros, and it'll be a lot of fun. And this will be actually our very first time, I believe, streaming on this channel this year with Delay. I know we've streamed on Nemo After Dark with Delay before, and I've tested that out a little bit, but I don't think I've actually streamed with Delay on this channel. So we're gonna be really like diving into our poker hands and explaining our thought process and a lot of that stuff today, which I know is a little bit new to a lot of people here because I don't usually stream with a delay when I play poker, but it honestly should be a lot of fun. So, hey, Hukuza, thank you so much for the 3 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hell yeah. And thank you so much, Ulan, for the 63 months as well. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. It was nice. I hope you guys had 2 good days without me as well. This weekend is going to be a lot of chess and a lot of poker. And then next week, we might do some IRL streams and stuff like that. I will let you guys know as always. And then, I guess you guys maybe have already heard, but I will be going to Japan in next month, in September. So Japan will be upcoming, and then, yeah, it should be a really good time. And then we probably have a YouTube long form release finally tomorrow. It's been a little while, but that's kind of all the updates from over here. So yeah, the One Piece store was honestly awesome. I don't know if I have anything here with that, but I will grab one of their plushies later. I literally did a little haul basically, so it was a lot of fun. But let's get into the Flex Friday theme. I don't actually know what it is going to be. I'm not sure, but if you guys have anything in mind, I am very happy to hear it. Please do let me know what you guys maybe want to show off in your own chess games. For those of you who don't know what Flex Friday is our weekly, it is weekly in the sense that we do something Flex Friday once a week, but it is every other week that we actually give money for the game played. So this week, you guys are lucky, is going to be the themed arena for the Flex Friday, and then next week is going to be us reviewing the actual Flex Friday games. So yeah, that should all be really good. Thank you so much, Lion, for another 10 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Yo, thank you so much. Hell yeah. Thank you. If you guys are getting that gifted sub from Lion or from Inman, please make sure you're thanking them, because that's how the channel keeps running. So I appreciate you all very much. We are going to be probably playing some DMC at free music, unfortunately, because we have YouTube going on right now. But let me start the arena, and then you guys are able to come up with ideas and whatnot. I appreciate you. Okay, I guess you can appreciate me as well. Yo, St. Louis Chess Club! Thank you so much for the huge raid. Welcome, everyone. I actually didn't get a chance to see today, but I hope you guys had a great time. Huge shout out to St. Louis Chess Club. They're hosting some of the biggest events in the world, and they're also one of the most, what's it called? One of the biggest chess clubs. They're like the chess club that hosts all the grandmasters and all the major chess tournaments. So make sure you guys are checking out St. Louis Chess Club. But welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing a little arena today. So if you guys are in the mood to play chess, this is the perfect place for you to be, because we are going to be giving out $50 for the best game. That's next week. But for this week, we're going to make a theme, or like set up a themed tournament for you guys to play in. So, I mean, a lot of people have tried rebuilding the whole way chess is played, including, you know, freestyle chess and stuff like that. I think for now, regular chess is here to stay. Obviously, with a little sprinkling of the other formats of chess. I think chess 960 is really fun, but also I think that it is a little too hard for people to just dive into. So we will not be doing chess 960 today. However, we will be doing a regular chess arena. So I need to bring Atomic to the masses. I would be surprised if you guys even know what Atomic is, honestly. We cannot flex our opponent's fails because they would not get any money. So, no castling, forcing you guys to not castle. Oh my gosh, that actually sounds like a really tough idea. I think that is a terrible idea for beginners, but it's honestly a really good idea for everybody else. However, today, let's go for something a little bit easier. Let's go for something easier. What are our thoughts on doing an arena that's based around, like, oh, You know what? I kind of like this no castle arena. It's not like you're forced to not castle. So, we haven't done this before. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay, it's going to be starting at 6 p.m. for... Oh, I can't make it for exactly... Okay, we'll do it for 1 hour. I would make it for 90 minutes, but unfortunately I can't make... I want to make it for, sorry, 70... What's 15 minutes? Yeah, 75 minutes, but I can't. So I'm going to make it for 1 hour instead, so you guys are not stuck here for a real long time. Okay, so it's going to start at 6 p.m. Mods, if we don't mind making this the new command link, that would be great. Thank you very much. Starts in 20 minutes. You can do whatever you would like in the tournament itself, honestly. Like, you can do whatever you would like. No castling is simply the requirement for submitting a game for this upcoming week's Flex Friday. And for those of you who are not familiar with Flex Friday itself, basically you submit a game. Oh my gosh, hi Chippy Bass, I have something to tell you. Basically you submit a game for, here I'll show it on the screen. You submit a game and I go over, like we review it on stream and the best 5 games get pinned and then chat votes for their favorite game. So you're allowed to submit whatever you would like for fails. I don't care what the fails are, as long as it is a fail. You can read about the specific instructions when you like go up here and you just read through this, please, on how to submit and everything. So 1 submission per player. If you submit it for a flex, it has to include a game where you did not castle. You must have not castled in your game if you're submitting it as a flex, and the mods will be checking. If the mods see that you have a game submitted that is not a game where you did not castle, then they will be putting a big X on it. So, thank you so much, Chippy, for the 100 bits. I wanted to let you know that I did actually check out. Excuse me, WoW's trading post. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. So, yeah, nice. But yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know those are the options for this week's submissions. If you are familiar with not castling, then, you know, be our guest. But if you want to play it a little bit more safe, then feel free to just castle anyways. You do not have... This arena itself is not going to make it so that you're not allowed to castle. Like, there is no requirement in this arena itself that's going to force you to be like, okay, well, you're not going to castle. But yeah. Hello, Hukuza! Thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty easy to check as well, but mods will be checking. So mods, I will have you know. You are responsible for making sure that every game that gets submitted is a game that does not have castling in it. It's honestly pretty difficult, I would say, to win games without castling. Although I will also say that more people accidentally like don't castle, or like they just don't really think about it that much. So I think making you think about it is also going to be interesting. A lot of people just don't really think about when they should castle, even though they should be castling very early on in the game. A lot of people are just like, alright, whatever, you know, like, I'm just gonna have my king out here, and then... Yeah. The kitten is chillin'! Games don't have to be regular chess, but your chances of winning a flex submission with a 960 game is very low. I'm just letting you guys know that, so. Yeah, opening traps are cool though. I like seeing opening traps. I'm always down to see opening traps. Oops. Yeah, I'm cool with opening traps, honestly. I would like to see bonus points for bomb clouding. Oh my gosh, it's so true. Moving your king is also considered not castling. So if you bomb cloud, for example, or you can also artificially castle. You can artificially castle. I mean, that's not castling. I'm cool with people doing that too. You just gotta not make the move. Long castle or short castle. So if you want to submit a game where you bonk clouded, I am all okay with that idea. That's honestly mad respect. I don't even know what this one is. What the heck? Let's just check. There's a couple of ways to not castle. But yeah, make sure you guys are signed up for the arena. So if you guys need ideas for how to not castle in chess, here's a really easy one. This line is called the bonk cloud. And I don't know how it got the name bonk cloud, honestly. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. But this is Hikaru's pet troll my opponent straight out of the opening type. Bonk cloud, this is the thing. If you're looking for ways to avoid castling, but still like castle, there's always things you could do potentially with, for example, moving your king up and then going rook here and then moving your king back. That is a way to sort of like do a castle without actually registering like what you are not able to do or what you're not able to submit a game for Flex Friday is this move. Like when you see the 0, what is this? Not a dash. But anyways, whenever you see 0 dash 0, this is a castle. So you're allowed to manually castle, by the way. I don't have any really creative ideas right now for how to do that. But yeah. Yeah, you're not allowed to write circles in your notation, basically. That's a great way of putting it, actually. That's very smart. That's ingenious, Adam. And all games are submitted via Discord. So we have a command for this. And if you are unfamiliar with the submission process, I would advise you to sign up right now and get familiar with it, because once Friday comes and people get their game submitted, yeah. The guy you play has to try to castle his queen. How do you know this? I assume this was not played on chess.com, because there's no way you can see that your opponent picked up the queen. Yeah, also the queen cannot castle, guys. But, like I said, you can manually castle. There's a lot of different ways you can manually castle. I can't think of exact ones. Maybe if you played something like knight to f3, knight to... I mean, there's no way you can manually castle here, because, like, the king won't be able to come. Oh, over the board? Oh, nice. Nice. That's funny. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm excited to see all your submissions for this no costling flex. But once again, you can also submit whatever you would like for the fail. You do not need to submit a flex. You do not need to submit a game where you did not castle for the fail, basically. So. Oh, yeah. If you play, like, move 1, f3... If you play move 1 f3 and then play something like this, you can absolutely try. I mean, it's so hard still. You can try to get your king here and hope your opponent's nice to you, and then, yeah, all this stuff, and then move your knight out, and then move your rook out, and all of that. I'm sure you would be able to do so. So, you're submitting a fill, which you did not castle anyways. Okay, cool. There's also a lot of openings that, there's like certain openings that are less punished when you do not castle. However, most of the time, for the most part, I want to just preface everything by saying that if you are newer to chess, typically you want to castle as fast as possible in the opening. Like, there is no... This is very much an flex your best game played in this format type game. So... But there are openings. Yeah, I mean, I don't personally like the French opening very much. But if you played something like this, think about it. Like, there's no real way for your opponent to come at you straight up unless they play the exchange French, which is a terrible opening for white. So your king's a little bit safer if you don't castle. But, you know, I would also not recommend somebody to play the French. So that's a different story altogether. But yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to play the Bonk Cloud. You're very welcome to play the Bonk Cloud. You can do whatever you would like. I don't mind. Bonus points for creativity. Finding more creative ways to not castle. I would enjoy a lot. But It is entirely up to you. No hard feelings. Either way. Okay. Yeah, use the bomb cloud! Puzzling is legally allowed in this tournament. In the arena itself, but not allowed for the Flex Friday submissions. I would say costling is not encouraged right now. I would not encourage you to costle, but only for this arena. Once you're outside of this arena, I will go back to saying that you should costle as soon as possible. You should absolutely be costling. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. There are ways to set up games where I can make it so that nobody can costle, but I don't think I can do it. I keep misclicking. I literally keep misclicking. Yo, San Megan, thank you so much for the 27 months. I appreciate you. Oh, sorry, 17 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh, the Miniso thing is going on for another September 7th, I think. But oh my gosh, guys, I got this Luffy. Is it pronounced Luffy? Luffy. Notebook from Miniso, and it is so stinking cute. I have actually a bunch of like little Miniso things. I should bring them all in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run out and get it. I got my friend, I don't know which figurine I got him, but I got him some figurine. I'm not really a huge figurine person, but I did get I love plushies, so I got myself this, Tony Chopper plushie. It's so freaking cute. But yeah, there's like this Miniso. I mean, honestly, just check out my reel, but it's a Mississauga. So, I know! Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Tony, it's a she. She's called Tony Chopper. But yeah, it is a deer. What the heck? How'd you get cat out of it? Can't you see it's got little hooves? And like, little antlers? Yes! Calc. Do it! But, I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's from One Piece. How does she's not actually, I think, this sized in the anime. Honestly. I don't really know though. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy. Oh, Chopper's a guy? Why did I think it was a girl? What? Well, I could have sworn Tony... Oh, I guess Tony Chopper. That would make sense. Alright, it's a guy. Sorry. My bad! I apologize. It's a guy. Look, he's still cute. Okay. I just assume all the cute characters are always girls, because girls are cute. But Tony Chopper. I'm gonna put him in my cat's catch. You can sit here with my cat. Yes. I do know he's the doctor. I am aware. I am aware he's the doctor. I honestly don't know that much about a lot of the characters after, like, episode... I want to say episode 50. I don't exactly know when and where the live action started and ended, but most of my knowledge of One Piece is from the random stuff that my friends always tell me about, and then from me watching the live action. So, oh yeah, true, girl deers cannot have antlers. You know what, Coco? That's a really good point. I never thought about that, but I should probably have thought of that. So, thank you so much, Nico, for the 56 months. I appreciate that as well. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. His Japanese voice actor also does Pikachu? Oh my gosh. Wait, why did they even need a voice actor for Pikachu? What else does Pikachu say other than Pikachu? No, but literally, like, all it says is Pika Pika, Pikachu, Pikachu in, like, a bunch of different, like, ways. I don't even know if it says Chew ever. It's just all variations. Like, what's the point of having a voice actor? Wait, Vin Diesel is Groot? Wait, what? Yeah, actually, though, the best value you can get for a voice actor. I never thought about, there's a million ways to say Pika and Chew. That is true. That there are a wide range of emotions you need to express, being only able to say Pikachu. But, aw, that's amazing, though. I love that. That's great. I love that they hired a real voice actor for Pikachu. I never thought about it, but it does kind of make sense, I guess. I love animated, like... I mean, I think Japanese voice actors just do such a tremendous job. Every time I hear a dub version, somehow emotions just come through, I think, a lot better in Japanese than it does in English. Whenever I hear English voice acting, I'm just there like... Alright, bro. Or, I mean, specifically when it comes to, like, dubbed anime and stuff. Obviously, when it comes to, like, for example, K-pop Demon Hunters. That was really good, but, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. It really, I think, just depends. There's good voice actors in English, obviously. Who's the voice actor? The voice actor for Jinx was really good. And she's also a very, like, now I'm jumping to Arcane, obviously. She was also very, she's a good actress, too. I can't remember who she played, but she had some big role recently. Yeah, that's true, Calc. Yeah. I'm actually kind of cold. I'm gonna grab my Phenom hoodie. I unironically sound cute, and I don't even try to be. That's amazing, though. Oh yeah, she was in Fallout. Thank you. I actually kind of liked Fallout. Oh, Vin Diesel also did the Iron Giant. Is that the movie that made everybody cry? That's the one that made everyone cry, right? Oh. Yeah, that's the classic. Nope, not a new hoodie, just a Phenom hoodie. Phenom hoodies are really nice. They're really cozy. But, yeah. Ella Purnell, thank you. Do y'all not have AC? Like, is AC a concept? Damn. When I was living in Paris for a month, like back in May of 2023 or something, I also did not have AC, and it was terrible. But I also, it was like cold enough that it wasn't that bad, but as it got later into the month of May, I was definitely too hot, so yeah. Yeah, I remember AC not really being a thing in Europe, so... What are you talking about? AC is definitely a thing in California. Are you kidding me? California has their AC blasting. Can only afford DC. Nice. Yeah, there was so much AC, not just for me, but like every place had AC on in LA. I mean, it was just so hot all the time. Even in winter, it was just hot. But I hear you. Yeah, I definitely needed AC in California. living in California. But once again, I lived in LA, so look, I wasn't living up north. Your English cousins call it aircon? Damn. Alright. Hope you guys are ready. The arena is starting. Once again, as a reminder, games where you do not castle will be rewarded in the sense that if you submit games for Flex Friday, you are going to get recognition for that game in which you did not castle. So, make sure you guys are getting fun games in. Let's see if people are actually going to not castle, because it would be interesting to see people not castle. I really want to see people not castle. It's looking like Furiously Fast is keeping the goal in mind. I feel like these are lies. I went to the beach near LA a lot of times, and it was always pretty hot. I will not be playing the arena, but I will be commentating. So, I mean, I respect it. I respect it. Furiously Fast decided to not castle while his opponent did. So, honestly, wait, his opponent also didn't castle. Sorry, I take it back. I thought for a moment he did, but no, he artificially castled. He manually castled. And Furiously Fast has just decided to park their king on d7. Neither side this game has castled so far. And now you can no longer castle. It is a lot of king moves for only move 21. But I would say that this game is absolutely paying off, especially for black right now, because black's king is in the center of the board, and then white's king is on the king side, which means that it's easier for black to attack that king side. So I'm kind of liking this. This is good. This is good stuff, chat. Our very first game, and we are getting rewarded with seeing people not castle. Although it is not that clear, so. It's not entirely. Oh, I don't know about this. This now looks like it's going to be a little sus. See, one of the dangers of not castling is indeed the fact that your king could get stuck over here with a lot of checkmating threats for the opponent. Black's game was looking actually pretty good up until they played king to c7. Instead of kings to c7, I think some ideas here would have been potentially to just give up over here on this side. Okay, never mind. Engine really hates that one. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of things to answer. Maybe this. This would have been kind of interesting. You block this bishop from going to a6 and you stop this rook from b7. I kind of like this idea. So now black is definitely in a little bit of a pickle. I don't think using my code gets you a discount on chess.com, unfortunately, but you can use my link to support me. So yeah. Oh, did the mic go out for a second? The arena is rated Calcaburst, so if you're trying to come in here and not lose any rating, good luck. But now White's definitely got the upper hand. White's position is certainly going to be hard to deal with because you got rook to b8 as well as rook to b7. With this like literal ladder mate. It's like a ladder mate in the middle of your... Okay, but that's not the move. Because now if the rook comes back, now you have knight to e7 and now you could block. But on top of this knight to e7 idea, I also want to point out, maybe there was some queen f4 checks. Maybe there was, I don't know. Maybe you could just take this rook for free. There was nothing stopping you from taking this rook for free. Obviously, not a lot of time on the clock for black over here. So we're going into the... You have the tendency to lose to random 800s. Well, I'll have you know that you could always submit that game for a fail and get $25 for playing the worst game of your life. Oh, wait, what just happened? I literally didn't look for a bit. See, these game swings are crazy. The swings in this are insane. Wait, what? Why is white better? I don't get it. I truly do not get it. Doesn't it look like black's just winning? White is taking a lot of time to think on this move, as he should, because I too am taking a lot of time to think on this move, and I do not see. I don't see it. What's wrong with just taking the rook? Yeah. So the idea here for white was that if king takes, there was checkmate. Oh my gosh, and black won this game. Well, that was a roller coaster of a game. A very fascinating game. But yeah, if black had actually taken this bishop, this was going to be checkmate, basically. So, wow, that was a cool game to watch. Nice. I really liked seeing that. I hope you guys are enjoying the no castle arena. The stipulation here is that you do not castle. You do not have to not castle, but if you do castle, I'm not gonna like you very much. So, and neither will your mom. But I do hope you guys are not castling. Also, if anybody wants to play some 1-2 Hold'em with us later, it'll be fun. Castle. Today, I'm feeling like saying castle. That's how the Brits saying it. That's how the Brits say it, anyways. I won't have a general merch for a little while, but the streetwear line status is we have designs basically finalized. So only the posh Brits. Yeah, because all the other Brits, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Oh my gosh, one of my friends is moving to like a castle city in Germany. And when I say castle city, obviously there's a lot of German cities that have a lot of castles in them, but I'm like low-key jealous. It's not merch. I've got a streetwear line coming out. So yeah, I'm very, very jealous. For his safety and privacy, I am not going to reveal which city it is exactly, but yeah. Very costly. And Bavaria is actually not a city, I believe. Bavaria is like the region, but yes. You get the idea. You get the idea. But yeah, I'm low-key jealous. Okay, so this is another game of not costling that's actually benefiting white because the king is out of the center and black's king is still in the center, which actually means that white can break through in the center. Which is kind of cool. So this is another really great way of how to use your king in a way. Or like not use your king, but set up your position in a way that not costling actually benefits you rather than detracts from your position. So, well, castles existed in the EU because back then there were actually people who wanted to take over kingdoms and kill kings and invade places, so you actually needed a level of protection. I'm not saying that the First Nations people in Canada didn't need this, but they were not expecting this type of conquest in the way that Europeans were. So European castles were actually set up originally for the purpose of defending against invaders, with some obvious exceptions that were just like, here, I want a cool looking castle, obviously, but yeah, there was also no Middle Age in Canada itself, but castles have been around for a while. Well, I was thinking of much more as the First Nations needed defense against people who were coming to take their land, but you know. That's a very complicated story. We don't need to go there. So, no castles here in Canada. But from the whole concept of castles, you get this concept in chess called castling, which basically is the same thing as building a castle, right? Because you're moving your king to safety. Yeah. But today, we're not celebrating castles. Okay, well, the French just enjoyed their chateau living, and I'm not going to put the French chateaus in the same category as German or like I've seen some really crazy castles in Serbia, in like Budapest, in Hungary, where they really had good utilization for these castles. Whereas in France, a lot of these like chateaus are much more like a fancy villa. With the excuse that if we build it under the name of a chateau, maybe the people will pay for it. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, that's true. The Germans went around them, yes, yes. There's also the Chateau Fort. Yes. But, I personally rather enjoy fancy villa excuses for a castle. Those are my personal style of castles. I have a friend whose family owns like one of those older German style castles, like as an actual one. Like this was in their family for a long time, and they were like, oh man, the upkeep of this thing is so expensive. Like getting internet into it is crazy. Building piping or building any type of like utilities is just insane. So, you know, putting chateau on one is plus $5. I love that. Yeah. So there's different types of castles out there, I'll have you know. Oh no, it's okay. Bro has 1 minute. Okay, I'm loving this. A lot of people have not been castling. It's great to see. A lot of you guys have not been castling. Good, good, good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. These games are indeed live. I want to find a game that just started, so we can see how they do not castle, because it's really hard to like oh, this guy. No, people are genuinely not castling. Look at this manual castling. Bro took one course on manual castling and did it. I love that. They're extra ugly. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about castles in 2025. We call that vote for that chateauing. I like chateauing. This should be called chateauing. It's not really castling, but you did still manually castle. No, I definitely think that I don't love the appeal. I don't love fake castles very much. There's some fake castles that I lost audio there for a second, but it's definitely. Have you guys seen Excalibur, Hotel Excalibur in Vegas? This is what I'm talking about when I say I don't love, like, fake castles. Like, stuff like this, I'm just not a huge fan of. I like the Disneyland castle, yeah. I like the Disneyland castles, though. I think they do a good job on them. It's really just when they look corny. Which happens. So, nice, Dojo, nice. I just don't hear the point. I just don't see the point of building a castle in 2025. You can do so much better things. But it's true. I mean, I don't think that one is supposed to look real. To be fair, the Luxor, which is the pyramid one, also doesn't look very real, so. I'll have you know, Master Chess Dojo, at 8 p.m. today, there's a $5 buy-in, $500 guarantee Phenom tournament. Really good value if you wanted to play. Oh. Whoa, what's happening here? Alright. Okay, well, Sprillosaurus did not castle. Bro is actually doing really well in this position. Sounds good. Exactly, Istiar. Although I have found our humanity's fascination with royal families interesting. I never personally understood it. I say that, and then one of my favorite models is literally like a 5th Duchess of some German family or something, and I'm just like, wait. Like, I didn't know she was actually like royalty. I know Germany doesn't currently have a royal family, and I guess we should also hope that they will not have a royal family again. But anyway, that's beside the point. My point is, like, I've never really cared about people being part of the royal family, or any royal family, or anything like that, but every time I hear that somebody of this type of status still exists, I'm just there like, huh. Because it feels like they're almost a little part of history, you know? I don't care so much of their royalty. I just care that, like, oh, that's interesting. You're living proof that back in the day, this person existed, and that's kind of, I think of it much more in that way. So Skrilosaurus Rex had some really interesting ideas here, namely really taking this bishop. But it's okay, because if you take the bishop, you're forced to take with the king, and then you can move the rook here, and then you skewer this rook on the back. So, yeah. I appreciate everybody's way of playing without costling, but I think yours was the one where you manually costled, right? That's pretty good, yeah. Back in the day, it's true. Basically, Guri, if you really think about it. If you really, really think about it. Chateaued. Exactly. We're all chateauing today. Whoa, furiously fast! Obviously did not cost on this game ever either, but Furiously Fast has got some really good games. Wow. I thought this was going to be a really hard one for you guys, but you guys are doing well. You guys are doing well. This is a Phenom hoodie. And if you sign up using code Nemo, we are going to be doing merch giveaways for this style of hoodie. I also have the white one. And I have a black one too, but I'm wearing the gray one today. Yeah. So we are going to be doing giveaways for this. Yes. Sign up using code Nemo on Phenom. They're super duper comfy. Alright, Skrilosaurus' game has unfortunately untangled. They were doing so well a little bit earlier, but now they are no longer doing well. I can see another example of clear manual costling. So usually, yes, this is what I was gonna say. When you're not committed to the costle, you can actually move your king back in the center, because the only thing that really matters, the reason why we tell people to costle early in the game is so that you can get your king to safety. So if your king is not safe on the king side, then don't put it on the king side. Yeah. I don't know if Gotham chess viewers play particularly good chess, no offense. Like, I'm not convinced that people who really watch are, yeah, I don't know. Do they I don't think they play principled either. I don't think playing, whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Learning a single opening up to move 7 does not mean you play better chess, nor should it give you an ego, nor should it make you think that you understand everything about chess. Like, following courses just doesn't necessarily help all that much. At the end of the day, chess is a hard game to teach because you have to understand that not everybody is capable of critical thinking. That's what I have discovered from trying to teach people. Is that it doesn't matter how much information you give someone. They still have to be able to put it all together. You know, every now and then I get, like, I don't know what you call them, dividends paid for my DVD course. I'm like, oh damn, people actually found that. Nice. No, but seriously, it's about finding all the information and somehow putting it together. Like, you gotta figure out how to put it together. That's the most important part about chess. Like, you gotta just learn the basics. Don't worry about memorizing moves. You gotta, like, think about how do I... Like, see, Chris Olsen did a really good job this game. Literally, he probably learned at some point the rule of castling. Like, you should castle as soon as you can. But in this format, I was told everyone you shouldn't castle, so he didn't castle. But then he also figured out that, hey, keeping my king on the king side isn't gonna do me any good. So he's gonna move it back, and that's really good. That's really, really good. That's a sign of critical thinking. Not everybody's capable of that. I don't really know how to teach people critical thinking. I don't know how anyone is supposed to teach people critical thinking. Giving you the information, I feel like, is not enough in chess. Not an issue that I'm going to try to tackle. So, once again, don't ask me, but... yeah, being critical is not the same as critically thinking. So... No. No, I disagree. I don't think intelligence has anything to do with being able to critically think. I think you can be able to critically think and still be quote-unquote dumb. You just need to be able to critically think. You just need to have, like, a little common sense. Not everyone has common sense. It's about putting 1 and 2 together. I don't know what stops people, but we'll see. Chris is on their way to getting flagged, but yeah, common sense is not common anymore. Exactly. Yes, it's okay to critically think and be wrong, though. Oh, there's checkmate in 1. Oh my gosh, this is so painful because he's gonna get flagged if he doesn't checkmate in 1, but he had checkmate in 1 this whole time. And there's still checkmate in 1. Opponent needs to throw like a complete... Oh my god, this was so painful. This was so painful. Oh my gosh. Whew! Damn, that was painful. Rough, rough. I'm just letting you know. If you were Ols in there, you should be submitting that game for a fail. That might be worthy of $25. That might be worthy of $25. Yeah, everyone in chat is letting you know that that should be a game submission for 25 bucks. Which I agree with. That is a game worthy of 25 bucks. Okay, let's see. Once again, nobody's castling. White is winning, though. Black's got no queen. Not exactly sure how that happened, but it did happen, so. Okay, sounds good, Cal. Have a great rest of your day. Hell yeah, we're gonna be locking in for a night of Friday poker. We've got our Phenom hoodie on. Super Rad Lad's taking a little time to find this move. Phenom's merch is super on point. Absolutely. Well, we have a 2800 in this arena. This poor 800. What the heck? Getting bullied here. Absolutely bullied. Taking time in a 3-minute arena is maybe not the way to go. Just letting you know. It might be better to speed it up a little. But should definitely be trying to play a little faster. Oh! Oh my gosh, bro. Woo! Wow. We're just never looking for checks, captures, nor threats, huh? I mean, how was queen takes f7 not on our to-do list? Wow. That is very painful. I mean, I just don't understand. What is the point of having our knight here if we're not going to try to play for like, why do we... Oh my gosh. There were literally 2 moves we could have done that on. That's crazy. Wow, we didn't even think about queen takes f7. Why didn't even think about it? I don't understand how we don't even think about it. You gotta at least think about it, sir. It is. This is painful. When your opponent's king is not castled, you definitely should be looking for chances to attack on f7 and f2. Right? That's sort of what you're looking for. Alright, it's cool. It is a-okay. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Okay, another game of no costling. Ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, what's going on now? Oh, pause, champ. Pause, champ. Oh. I mean, Kako's doing really well against somebody 1,000 points higher rated. Neither side has castled. Kako was going for a little bit of an artificial costling on the queen side, although their clock is very much ticking down, so... Oh my. Well, Kako's certainly coming up with some creative moves. Unfortunately, it might not be in time. With only 12 seconds to go on the clock. Oh? Pause, champ. Alright. GG's. Have to play at least 5. As that game we just saw is an example of what happens when sometimes you're not that careful with your king when you don't castle. Bro was getting checkmated, which is why once again, like, artificially castling is not that bad of an idea. Alright, bro has castled. I'm very disappointed. And that's what happens sometimes. Alright, we have a 552 chat. It's alright. You're just ruining everybody else's arena. It's fine. Nobody else is costling in this arena. You're just the one person that's like, I'm gonna castle. I'm gonna play super hard. Yeah. It's okay. It's alright. I mean, look. You are allowed to castle still in this arena. Of course. You just can't submit those games for Flex Friday. Those are the rules. No costling. Yes. Yeah, it's true. You can choose to go for 50 bucks or go for a lot of elo. What would you say is more important, 50 bucks or the elo? A lot of people castle without moving the rook. They just move king to e2 or something. This is not a very good position for a white though. I mean, this is sus. AF. I would not have personally played king e2 here because of exactly this. Bishop to g4 and now the queen is pinned. Maybe it would have been better to play h3 first and then try moving king to e2. Because now not having a queen is definitely not great for white. Well, people do that all the time. They go like, yeah. A lot of ways to not castle. There's a lot of ways to not castle. I'm sure you guys can find all the ways to not castle. I'll leave that up to chat. Pause, chimp. Okay, this king is just casually on e6. Bro has definitely not castled. Pause, chimp. I mean, white is using way too much time. Way too much time. Feels like this is starting to look a little rough. Alright, I don't know what's taking white so long. I mean, if your knight's under attack, you should probably move it. If you have already castled and then you move your king back, that does not count as not castling. You can't uncastle a castled. Just win your games, Tyson. You can beat 2000s. I have faith in you. You got this. You absolutely have dish. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, 2000s are weaker than you all think. Exactly. Oh, pause, chimp. Well, white's definitely picking up the pace now with only 20 seconds left on the clock, which is good. Well, I think 2000s make plenty of blunders themselves. Somehow brute force has just turned on like his brain and it's now playing faster than the speed of light. What is this? Why did he spend like 30 seconds on knight to d2? This is crazy stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna check to make sure he doesn't stalemate. No, he's not gonna stalemate. He's got... Shirley? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. Whew! That was not clean. That was not clean at all. Okay, Black has successfully not been castling. Whew. And is currently leading the tournament. Very good stuff. In second place, currently we have Mystic. On the, I don't know his name, Mystic. And yeah, Black has Bon Clouded. I respect that. I respect the Bon Clouding at 890. Hell yeah. This is good stuff to see. This is very good stuff to see. Oh. Bonclat emote twin? Great question. Probably not for our channel. If you want a Boncloud emote, you probably need to go to Hikaru's. Oh, that's not a good move though. Oh my gosh, the 890 found it. So White got a little too ambitious here with taking this horsey. I mean, honestly, White just got a little bit ambitious over here with all these sacrifices. I'm not sure this knight takes g5 is very sound, but I respect it when they try. And now White has blundered the queen because of that discovered attack, and this is looking really rough for White. I don't understand, Gary. Oh, like you can make your own affiliate? Okay, I still don't get it. But I trust you. I believe in you. I believe in you. Got it. That makes sense. Nice. Alright, pause, champ. Oh. 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 I mean, Black had made him 5 a couple of moves ago. I'd be really curious to see if Black is able to find checkmate. Or, like, win this game with 37 seconds left on the clock. It's not impossible. I mean, White also, like, your emotes are hot. It's amazing. I'd love to hear it. Wait, this isn't even that bad anymore for White. This has actually somehow gotten a lot better. Black missed a couple of moves, yeah. Also, when you're trying to attack your opponent, trading off pieces is probably not the best idea. Now it's actually looking like White has very good chances to win this game, as he does take that rook back, and now has 2 rooks against a queen, which theoretically is actually better for the rooks in a lot of situations, especially in this type of position where it's an open, or like, open position with passed pawns. Rooks are typically a little bit better. And also White's just up pawns, so. Being up pawns is always good. Unfortunately, Black had some really good chances in this game, but was not able to close it out. Sad days for the 800 as they tried to push for the win, but were not able to get it. Okay, next up, we got its initiative with the lovely, lovely Wukong profile picture. Playing against Cold Sore is ready. Neither side, I believe, has castled. It would appear. White only has 18 seconds left on the clock against the player who is 600 points lower rated, but he does have a better position and is up a knight. So we'll see how this plays out. Thank you guys for not costling. You guys are great. Thanks for following the theme, y'all. Don't forget to go back to costling when you play games outside of this arena. Outside of this arena, please do castle. It's just within this arena that you're not supposed to castle. Also... Okay. I mean, there's not a lot of time left. Black is a surprisingly good bullet player. I'm a little worried about seeing a potential stalemate. No way we see a stalemate, right? Okay. Whew! Oh my! Oh my. That was a good game by initiative. That was a nail biter. That's what I like to call it. I like this. White is setting up for not having to castle. We're getting creative over here. Perhaps a little too creative against a 2088. But I still do really respect it. I really like this. Okay, okay. White is the chance to cook. Potentially. What are we playing so? No! Guys, please, 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 please look for checks, captures, and threats. Checks, captures, and threats. What is the order of moves we should always be looking for? Checks, and then captures, and then threats. Right? And we do this for both us and our opponent. It's alright. They're 700. They are learning a lesson in what to look for. You're always supposed to be looking for checks, captures, and threats. Always. Well, if you're gonna be lazy, you're just never gonna gain rating. I mean, you don't know conceptually if you're 700. When you're 700, you have no idea what blunders, mistakes, and inaccuracies are, so... I know, it's not that easy to think when you play. I know, which is why you gotta do all that prep stuff outside of the game. You know? It's like, you're not gonna figure out how to solve a puzzle unless you actually put some effort into it and try to, you know, like, actually work on stuff. Yeah. This is very true. So, do make sure you are putting in effort. Well, if you are going to 2700 on puzzles, also don't forget to make sure you're getting your... Make sure you're also getting your games, like, you know, your rating up as well. Because puzzles are not everything. I mean, obviously, if you don't care at all about, like, your chess and you just want to have good puzzles, that's cool too, but still. Thanks. You too can have a hoodie as cool as this one if you go on Phenom. Use code NEMO! Yeah, I would not particularly advise people to be playing, you know, Bullet at 800. I play Bullet because it's fun for me, but I can understand how Bullet is not fun for you. So... Hey Mega, thanks so much for the 63 months! And you're not boring nor lame, don't ever say that. No. But I like this emote. When did we get this emote? That's so cool. You know, Katsko does that with me. He knows how to high five. I don't have treats for him right now, so I'm not gonna do it, but he high fives me. He knows sit, high five, and like this thing, the hands thing. He knows some other ones too. Yeah, he can do a fist pump. Yeah, he knows sit. Oh, and he knows sleep, obviously. And he knows scratch. And he knows... Yeah. He knows bite. Well no, he high fives, but then he expects a treat right after, which is how you train them. But I don't have any treats, yeah. Bite was very effective, it's true. He does not bite lightly, he only bites heavy. Both bite and scratch are very effective attacks. He does not evolve! Yeah, but if you don't give him a treat, I don't think he's gonna do it the second time. That's true, Fantastic, that's true. He knows how to push a poker chip forward. Technically, he could play poker. I scream very loudly. Sometimes, not even because I'm doing it intentionally, but because it just genuinely hurts that much. Katsko is definitely paid to play. He is not a free-to-play cat. He is very much I will get rewarded for my services type cat. Or else. Unfortunately, white is going to flag against an 1100, by the way. An 1100. Yeah, he's got this whole thing figured out. Alright, let's look at this game between a 600 who has been castling versus Hema who has not been castling. A battle of the castled versus the uncastled. And this queen might look a little trapped. Nice. I hope whoever has the username Katsko on Phenom is doing my cat justice. I will have you know, Katsko is the type of cat that would go all in every single hand. Alright, let's see if Skrillosaurus is able to make a comeback being down a queen. Wow, and the king is on E3. Well, look, if you have the username Katsko, you might as well put it to use. I mean, I've told this story so many times, but there's somebody with the username AkaNemsko on WSOP.com, and apparently they've been, like, chip leading tournaments and all that stuff during the summer. I'm just like, alright, well, better promotion for me! But it's obviously not actually me, and I don't know who it is, so, yeah. Anyways. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah! I'm franchised, thank you. Imagine if you could franchise your brand as a creator, as a person. It's crazy. Crazy concept. Skrillosaurus Rex coming for their queen! Unfortunately, Black smells the BS and takes the rook! A queen for a bishop and a rook. See, Skrillasaurus is a fast enough player that I would imagine he actually has good winning chances here. He could actually win. Which is kind of crazy. True, Gary, true. That is 100% what he's up to. Alright, I got 10 more minutes in this arena. Get some more games, but you have not castled. Oh? Pause. I mean, 45 seconds for black to win this game. No, why is the king over there? Oh my gosh, that was literally checkmate on one with like rook a5. Oh, bro's not taking the rook. Okay, well now white has a little leeway. And when I say a little, I don't know about that one either. What are your strats for swindling? I want to hear these strats for swindling. I mean, bro has to survive for 30 more seconds. That's not easy. Oh, I would not trade that rook off either. Okay. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a good idea. You do not want to put your king onto the back rank when you're trying to avoid checkmate, because that makes it easier. Now you can move your king up, which is good. I don't think black's gonna know how to checkmate this in 15 seconds. So once again, like, white's king is now walking up. And you also want to, at this point, try to save this pawn, because if your opponent flags while you still have a pawn, technically, I would also not repeat moves, because you can... Ooh, I also wouldn't play that, because king to f6 would have been... Oh my gosh! Alright, whatever. Oh, I wouldn't move that! I would go defend! I don't think black figured that out either. Oh, I think Kima could have won this. I think Kima could have won this, actually, unironically. Do not put the king on the back rank, whatever you do. Alright. All best play- what's the saying? Perfectly played chess games always end in a draw, am I right? That's how this works. Oh, both players castled here? Gross. Yeah, chess when played perfectly is a draw, exactly. That was a lot of drama. That was a great game. I enjoyed watching that. Okay. Furiously fast game are always a pleasure to watch. We'll take a look. Every draw is perfectly played? Sure. That's okay. No, Hema could have won that game if you had just not blundered that pawn at the end there, if you just kept that pawn, I don't think your opponent would have figured out to play rook takes h5 or whatever it was. I think you would have won the game. Genuinely. But it was good. The flagging strategies were good. That's good. I'm glad that you guys are learning the best strats. He did not want to win. He wanted to be perfect. Yeah, true. Thank you. This is our Phenom hoodie. If you guys are interested in getting this hoodie for free, make sure you're signing up with code Nemo on Phenom. We'll be doing merch giveaways and all that stuff as well. Yeah, it is really nice. I agree. Phenomenon! It is probably not reversible. I want to say, no, I don't think it's reversible. You can see the seams on the inside. Yeah, for free. You cannot beat that price. For free is a very good price. Just letting you know. But yes, it is a nice hoodie. We also have this in black and white. And there's a purple version that is not exactly this style, but there is a purple Phenom hoodie too. Oh! I mean... yeah, I have that one. This one? This one's super cute too. It's this purple. I don't know what you classify this purple. Alright, it's looking like Fiercely Fast is going to win, which means I am going to go to the bathroom real quick. I shall be RB. I better not see cost. You are absolutely able to buy them yourself. So you also get merch discount when you move up on rakeback tiers. And let me speak to Phenom about Code Nemo users maybe having a little personal discount. Okay, I'm glad to see that initiative. I came back. Initiative is still not castled, which is really good. Bro has decided to keep his king in the center, which is amazing. Yes, I will, Philemon. I will. I will be sending out the boards. Yeah. Sorry it's taken so long. I apologize. I'm really bad at sending things out. Also, I will have, you know, Post Canada does these little things called strikes all the time, so it does not help. But funnily enough, Air Canada is currently also having strikes, which is, anyways, everyone's striking. All right, we got a rook on the 7th, which is where the rooks want to be when you're playing chess, because that is a really powerful rank. In case you did not know, I am letting you know now that most of your pawns are on the 7th rank, so it's not just a Canada. Well, okay, look, Canada's not France, so, yeah. If you have anything that you did not get or are supposed to get, please let Gary know so Gary can remind me at some point. Because I will 100% forget. I'm just responsible for sending it in. But getting rooks on the 7th is really, 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 really powerful. Because you can basically take all of the pawns on the 7th rank and also prevent your opponent's king from being able to push. And being able to prevent your opponent's king from being able to push is another really, like, come forward is another really important factor of the end game, because kings are basically worth like a rook. I mean, they're obviously not actually worth a rook, so yeah. Let's go, Hema! Hell yeah! So if you guys are trying to play an endgame, rook's on the 7th. That's where they're supposed to go. I will have you know. So, white is technically supposed to have an easy game here. Although, I would probably... Yeah, I mean, see, once it... Oh, no! Take this! Okay, well, it's not that big of a deal, because initiative is already super crushing, and is up a pawn, and all that stuff. And now, after the rooks trade-off, being up, like, 3 pawns in this bishop versus knight endgame is surely winning for initiative, so here... What? The game got aborted? That is so sad. This was such a clean game for initiative. I didn't even see that the game was getting aborted. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, well, obviously initiative was completely winning, so... yeah, that's where it comes from, where the king is being worth 4 points, but no piece is truly ever worth anything other than what it's actually worth, you know? So, saying something like that is only going to confuse beginners, but... It was such a beautifully played game. I was like gushing about how good your endgame skills were. So congratulations Furiously Fast for winning with exactly 69 points. Hell yeah, congratulations. And congrats to EFT, I can't read. EFT for coming second with 65. And Mystic for getting third, 16 out of 20, 17. Wow, bro won all of his games. Oh, you won all of your games too? Oh my gosh, you were super lost in some of your games. I'm surprised you won all of them. Like, you swindled some of your games for sure. But for everybody here who has not submitted games previously for Flex Friday, please do make sure you are submitting games for Flex Friday, because I'm seeing I saw some really good games that 100% have the chance to win a little money, which means $50. And then also I saw some games that looked really bad, which means we could maybe see you win $25. So yeah, congrats guys, congrats. But yeah, good games, good games. So for those of you who have not been in Flex Friday before, every week we do this event called Flex Friday. For some weeks, Flex Friday is doing the arena with that theme for the upcoming week's Flex Friday. So next week is actually going to be the week where we review your Flex Friday games. So next week, we are going to take a look at all of your Flex Friday stuff. But yeah. For some weeks, Friday is also an RNG day. It might not be a Friday, technically. But I think we've been really good on doing Flex Friday stuff recently, which is great. So, yay. Cool. Bum, ba, 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 ba. To everybody that I owe chessboards or anything signed or anything that I'm supposed to send to you, please message Gary, like right this second if you're here, because those are going to be sent out. We still do not have information on everybody. I don't know if it's because they got lost at some point, but if you did win a giveaway and all this stuff, please do send that information to Gary so that I'm able to get that all done before I go on any more major international trips. So yeah. You have to submit all the games on Discord. Boards were won through the charity stream or the streamathon, but I'm just gonna let you guys know we might be doing a phenomathon at some point. So yeah. Yeah, we'll be doing more travel streams. I'm going to be going to Japan in September. So you guys are going to get more Japan streams pretty soon. But you're also getting probably some Canada streams upcoming. But yeah, I'll be going to Japan. And then I'm probably going to... Sorry, I'm also going to LA probably. So you guys are going to get some LA streams. And I'm also probably going to China later this year. So I'm trying to do as many IRL streams as I possibly can. Yeah. Mod chat. Thank you guys. Okay, no worries, Master Chess Dojo. No worries. I will not do Cat Island, unfortunately. I don't know exactly where in China yet, but Worlds Worlds is in Shanghai, so it's very likely going to be at least Shanghai. But I also don't know exactly which part of Worlds I am going to, so yeah, we'll figure it out. There's no Flex Friday for today. Flex Friday is for next week. We just did the arena for this week's Flex Friday. So, I do not know this reference, but yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited to be going to China again. It's been a little while since I've gone to China. It's been like 6 years. I am never going to help me again. Please, 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 please. But yeah, if you enjoyed this arena, stay tuned for more future arenas. That was tough. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. The arenas are not the easiest, for sure. They are definitely a little bit, sometimes they can be a little hard. But I think that it is good for you to try them out sometimes. So, I know it was also rated, so hopefully nobody lost too much rating. I know sometimes you guys might lose a lot of rating, but... Haha! Montreal stream if I ever get invited from Montreal Formula 1. Humph. I've been Canadian for like 12 years now. Where's my Montreal Formula? I actually have not been Canadian for... I've been Canadian for 9 years. Yeah, I've been Canadian for 9 years. But yeah, I'm waiting for my Formula 1 invite Montreal. You do get more for beating higher rated people. I mean, I personally love cars. I'm a huge Ferrari fan, but let me tell you, I'm certainly not watching Formula 1 this season for Ferrari's performance. So at this point, I just watch radio highlights and interviews of Hamilton saying that they're better off without him. It's fine. It's honestly fine. This season as a Formula 1 fan is this season as a Ferrari fan is going great, I'll have you know. Yeah, I don't know about this season. This season I'm not sure I'm watching for anything at this point. I'm just here to admire the outfits. But I'm usually here to admire the outfits anyways. I really like their outfits. I like the whole ambience of Formula 1. So, yeah. I have not seen the Formula 1 movie. I don't like cinemas that much. I mean, I like cinemas, but I don't have time to go to a cinema. One of the biggest issues of going to a cinema is that I can't get the remote and then press the fast forward button. Because, like, I need to be able to watch movies in less time than they are. So, yeah. But hypothetically, I would really love to enjoy the movie in a cinema. I have the attention span, I just don't have the physical time. I need time. Which also ties into attention span, because then therefore I also don't have the attention span, because I know I need to be doing like a million other things instead of watching a movie. It's okay. Ferrari does always screw it up. It is true. I do like movies as a concept, yes. As a concept, I think they're kind of nice. I no longer have my internet free day. I mean, I technically could. Well, no, I don't. I don't think I can take an internet free day. I've only really ever taken, like, even when I was doing ketamine therapy, I've only taken 3 p.m. until, I guess, like, the following 10 a.m. off. So, the most amount of time I can actually be away from work is, like, 16 hours, I guess, something like that. Which is okay. But then I need to respond to things. Like, I have to. I'm gonna get called. But yeah. It's alright. No, it's great. I appreciate you avoiding talking to me on Mondays. I really do appreciate that. I'm much less likely to respond on Mondays. But for work emails and stuff, I'm still, like, technically on. Which is okay. But yeah, movies are good as a concept. Hypothetically, I would like them. Ooh, I got forked. Unfortunate. Yeah, honestly, going to the spa is such a good idea. Going to the spa is great. Being forced to actually take time off is great. That's why they have all these super expensive, like, social media detox camps and stuff. And it's basically just paying a couple $1,000s to have somebody be your parent and tell you to not go on your phone. So, anyways. This is not a diss to those type of facilities. I'm just pointing out that you could also just do it for cheaper by forcing yourself to not go on your phone for, like, you know, 48 hours. I mean, it's hard, but if you ever feel like you need a detox, you could just do it, theoretically. Theoretically. I agree, I agree. No, I will not be paying 10K to go on a darkness retreat anytime soon. Absolutely not. We will, yeah, I really like camping and stuff like that's probably good too, but I don't like bugs. So, I think camping is out of the... I also, once again, like nature, but I do not enjoy bugs. And I don't enjoy mosquitoes. And I don't enjoy the sensation of, like, I don't know. Yeah, glamping would be really cool. Yeah, I would hypothetically like glamping. And not showering. Yeah, that's also a bit of a... I like spiders. I don't have anything against spiders. It's just specifically like mosquitoes and gnats and all these little ones that just get into your hair and your skin and all that. I'm not a fan of that stuff. Oh, mosquitoes are the worst. Exactly! Spiders are friends. Yes. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, nothing against spiders. I used to camp a lot more when I was living in Finland, which makes sense. A lot more nature in Finland. Oh, this too, Thomas. I think camping is fun for like 0.5 seconds. Like experiencing the feeling of s'mores or something like that, and you're like, oh, this is so cute and wholesome, and then I'm just like, all right, you know what? I actually changed my mind. I would like to not have to deal with all this anymore. So yeah, yeah, like a rustic cabin sounds like it would be nice. Something like that, Calcaber. I mean, like I said, I have gone camping in Finland. Kind of grew up in nature, but even in Finland, I didn't really feel the need to be... Like, I think that's why I liked Finland so much. In Finland, I could enjoy the comfort and warmth of my home and the hot showers and then go experience nature the next day. That was really nice. Hey, Ben and Kieran, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. Hope you had an awesome stream. What were you guys up to? La la. Thank you so much. Currently, we wrapped up our arena, and now we're just playing some bullets. Ben and Kieran, are you guys outdoor people? Oh, outdoor people are super interesting. I agree. I wish I could be an outdoor person. I like outdoor in small bursts. I would never want to be outdoors for like a full week, but for one day it does sound pretty nice. I still want my hot shower though at the end of the night. Like, definitely want my hot shower. Small bursts are good. I guess I'll just go here. Oh, a normal bathroom, please. Yeah. Do not like those outhouses. The ones that are always in horror games. No, thank you. Not a fan. Those. Maybe take this pawn. I will take this pawn. And now I'm threatening. No, I'm not even threatening that. There's a queen here. Cavemen were underrated. No! I blunder checkmate. I like cold plunges for health benefits, but I only do that in a spa. I'm not gonna take a cold shower. Well, okay, you know what? That's not entirely true. I cold shower at the steam room. But I only do it if I have like a hot sauna or a hot steam room. I never just take a cold shower. Oh yeah, absolutely. I love those type of places. Fantastic, for sure. Yeah, I take hot showers in the summer. I steam in the summer. I don't know. I think hot and cold doesn't bother me as much. Once again, like I said, I grew up in Finland, so I was taking, like, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I actually rather like cold plunges. I don't do it very regularly, and I wish I had a better facility to do it, but I definitely do try to take cold showers into hot steams. I love the bathtub, yeah. No, I take hot showers. I love hot showers. Spend a day at Go Place? I hope this is not a trick to get me to play Go or something. I keep blundering my queen. Oof. We'll have to somehow try to flag him. I don't know if I can. Might be hard. Alright. Well, apparently they're just not going to try to take this pawn and just going to lose instead. Wow. Crazy. Yeah. I like hot showers a lot. There's something about hot showers that wake me up in the morning. No. Well, they messed up, I guess. Alright, it's fine. It is a-okay, whatever is happening here. I'm sure this is fine. I'm gonna move my queen up, actually. I do not particularly like public baths. I don't think I enjoy the public. Okay, you know what? I am cool with public baths as long as I do not see anybody else. Like, yeah, I'm cool with public baths in Finland. Does that make sense? Nobody is going to talk to me in Finland, which is so nice. It's so nice. Like, oh, you guys don't understand. Yes, it's just, I don't know, it's just European, man. I love being in Europe. I can't wait to do, like, Japanese onsens and stuff. Yeah, people leave their babies out all the time in Finland. No one's gonna steal your ugly crying baby. But for some reason, people want to do that in North America. I never understood. Never understood why somebody would want to take a baby. Like, why do you even want a child? Anyways. I'm visiting Japan in September, Mega. But yeah, in Finland, you can literally just, like, leave your kid out. Exactly, Sleazy. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. No, I truly don't understand why North America is like this sometimes. I will, Mega. I will be vlogging, I will be streaming, it will be fun. Yeah, a lot of the saunas and, like, public bathhouses and stuff can be co-ed, but, like, I don't think Scandinavians care that much, which is very different mentality. Didn't know Finnish people were having babies. I guess that's also true. But that being said, is any culture these days having kids? Is anyone? Exactly, Baito. I'll be going to, like, the Tokyo, the main areas. No Hokkaido for me, unfortunately. I wish. But it's probably... Well, actually, that might not be true. For now, all I have planned is Tokyo and Kyoto. Kyoto area. No Mount Fuji. For me. Thank you very much. It'll be nice to climb it one day, but this will not be the day. Kyoto is a cool aquarium. I've been to the Osaka aquarium. I wasn't sure, was not aware Kyoto had one. Ooh, send it to me. No, I blundered. I should move my king up. It's probably Osaka, because I do not remember Kyoto having an aquarium. But yeah, I've been to the Osaka aquarium. It's really nice. I didn't really like Osaka that much, but I do think I was a little biased, perhaps. It was very hot when I was there, and I couldn't do much stuff outside because it was too hot. And I didn't really do that much research when I was in Osaka either, so it feels like I maybe got a more touristy experience than I bargained for, whereas I would have really liked to have a little more authentic experience. So, yeah. It was too high-key for me. It felt like a lot of things were very touristy or marketed towards tourists, but like I said, I just don't think I did really good research. Yeah, I mean, I was really hoping that September is gonna be, like, okay. I think I got really unlucky last year, but mid-late September-ish should be hopefully okay. Keeping my fingers crossed. It's also a lot more affordable around this time, rather than, like, a little later. Oh, noes. Yeah, we'll see. There was some really good food in Osaka. For sure. Absolutely. But I would love to spend some time in the countryside. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. I might be hanging out with friends and saying, like, yeah, doing stuff with friends, so. Might not be exactly up to me. I think my favorite, like, thing to do in Japan is really just walk around and explore all, like, the little shops and restaurants and all that stuff, which is really good, so. All of their, like, little things are so cute. I don't really need a long list of things to do. I just want to experience Japan. Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of why, like, I don't feel the pressure to make a to-do list. There's so much to do, just, like, see and walk around with. For. I don't particularly like people, so not a lot of partying for me in general. I am not a fan of... I like interacting with under very specific... Yes, but a lot of people is okay because a lot of people are not going to try to talk to me. Okay, look, you gotta understand, I don't care if there's crowds at all whatsoever. I, like, lived in China. I do not care if there's a crowd. I just don't want people trying to talk to me if I don't necessarily know you or want to talk to you. Yeah. But, yeah, Japan has a really good music scene. Not that I would know anything about it, because once again, trying to not, engage. If it's hanging out with friends, that's a very different story. But even with friends, well, I just really appreciate if everybody respects, which everybody did, like, do not like small talk. Small talk is my least favorite type of conversation. I would much rather if everybody in the world was like German. German cashiers are my favorite type of people. Oh, they're so nice. As in, they don't try to be fake, nor do they try to ask me about the weather. Like, thank you. I do not need you to ask me about my day or my weather. Yes, please just put the prize in the bag. Oh my gosh. Dude, I feel like 100% of Canadians have to talk about the weather. 100% of them. Because there is... Okay, to be fair, Canadian weather is something to talk about because Canadian weather is so random. But every Canadian person I have ever talked to always insists at some point having a conversation about the weather. Like, oh my gosh, like today's weather, did you see the flash floods? Like, this is so crazy. Toronto's never like... Or like, if it's winter, it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe there's still this much snow and it's already like February. And I'm just like... Yes. Thank you. I am experiencing this weather as well. I know. I am aware. Like, thank you very much. Canadian weather is random, so I understand why people talk about it. I'm just saying, I don't need to have a conversation about like, yes, I get it. I was outside too. Yeah. Like, I've been here. Oh, man. I like those. Osaka was okay. I didn't love Osaka, but Osaka was pretty cool. Osaka is interesting. Oh my gosh, Derek. Look, if someone is helpful, I think that's a different story. But making small talk for the sake of making small talk just because is very awkward. I'm just not that type of person at all. Yeah. I try to be helpful. Like, I do try to be helpful. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm not too into the cheap drinking these days. I like my drinks, but I do like the quality. Poker has been so good, Easter Dams. You should come play with us today. We're playing 1-2 on Phenom with Alec and Jungle. Literally in like right now, after this game, in fact, we're gonna be playing. You should come play. Yeah, if someone's asking me for directions, I will try to help to the best of my ability. Sure, if I know how. Like, I don't mind. But it's really just looking for an excuse to talk when there's not much reason to that I have. No, I don't, like, take issue to it. I just think, yeah. Oh, it's bedtime. Yes, Jungle Man, the one and only. There's queen takes. Oh no. Alright, no problem. That's okay. Cool. Alright guys, it is gonna be time for a little bit of poker, which is gonna be really exciting. So if you guys have not watched poker before, or this might be your first time watching a stream on delay, I am going to be streaming on a 3-minute delay because we are going to be setting up poker with a couple of friends and Phenom ambassadors with Jungle Man and Alec Torelli, who you might have heard of. We had Jungle Man actually as a guest on the stream. He's a very funny guy, very good player as well, former couple WSOP bracelets, obviously, won the 50K Players Championship last year, WSOP. So we're going to be doing that. This is all going to be played on Phenom. And you guys are actually welcome to come play with us. This is going to be open to everyone, not just me. And you guys are actually welcome to play. And I'll also be playing an 8 p.m. 500 guarantee hold'em tournament. It's a $5 buy-in, which is going to be really cool. And then, yeah, I will be also playing some lower stakes, so chat can always join. But yeah, it should be a really good time. Wow, Master Chess Dojo, that's rude. You can't just say they're less funny. What the heck? No, it's okay. Jungle Man is probably the funniest out of all of us. Bro just has that personality. It's really good. So yeah, come join us. We'll be on call with them as well. And then I'm not going anywhere. I will be streaming. I'm just going to set up delay. So I'm going to be playing the BRB screen for you guys as I reboot up the delay. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch, as always, to be able to watch the poker. And I will see everybody on Twitch in 3 minutes. I'll try to interact with chat in real time, okay? So you guys can still type in chat and I will be reading chat. Chat is live, but I am on a 3-minute delay. So I see your yeah, anyways, you get the point. Okay, everybody.